Yo, what up gamers, I'm Dark, and today we're going to be playing First Strike Misfortune. Been really digging First Strike Misfortune ever since preseason. You know, ever since First Strike was introduced into the game. I feel like she uses it really well. With her E, she can pretty much always proc it whenever she wants, making sure that the enemy doesn't get to poke that off of her. It doesn't generate, obviously, too much gold on its own if you only use E, but as you start putting some levels in E, which I like to put at least 3, it does start like generating some gold by itself, and especially if you can land some follow-up hits, that's really good. Also feel like First Strike is really underrated in terms of damage in general, but especially on Misfortune. If you time your First Strike to, or time your ultimate to proc during, or, you know, just to use that during your First Strike proc, then you can actually deal really insane damage with this. I mean, 10% extra damage to your ultimate is really huge on Misfortune. You can generate not only just a ton of gold, but also do a lot of damage with it. So I feel like Misfortune is definitely one of the best users that I've tried so far. We're just going to be proccing Ian lane a little bit. Generating some gold with that. Already got 9 gold, which, you know, that's really good. Just for pressing E, that's ridiculously good. Obviously not going to be doing as much poke with it in lane as if I'd gone Comet, but it'll be worth it, hopefully. Nice. Alright, good shit. So we want to try and shove this in. Really bad time for Nautilus to leave. He should be punishing this. Okay, nice. Okay, I'm definitely dead now, but... Okay, at least we managed to get the kill there. Yeah, but see, if he'd just been able to make sure they didn't get that first trade, there was 0 chance of them getting anything there. But well. So yeah, the main reason we wanted to ward there, or sorry, to shove out there was to make sure that we crash this wave and it doesn't end up in this awkward position. And so then we can go ward. You don't go ward before we finish crashing, because then potentially you prevent actually being able to get the crash, which opens up these opportunities to ward. On the bright side, Jin missed out on a lot of farm here as well. The wave was close enough to the turret that it wasn't too bad for me. Nautilus is not in a great spot right now. Hang on, I'm just gonna hang back. They're getting baited so hard right now, honestly. Okay. Okay, I need to disengage now, though. We're good. I got some potions to keep me healthy here while I'm waiting for Nautilus. At the moment, I just can't trade at all until Nautilus is back in lane. I don't want to lose HP. Because the only way we're going to win this matchup is basically through all-inning them, so I need to be healthy for that, making sure that I'm not just going to die if I walk up. Not bad. Yeah, I shouldn't even be taking poke from Yumikyo. Okay, Nautilus is back now. Oh, that would have been a really good key from him. I don't know why he didn't go for that. Shit. Okay, this is good. Perfect. They did him really hard by walking back there, so he was just walking into us when the minion wave was aggroing him. Nice. Actually, I should have backed here. Shoving this is too risky. By shoving, I would miss some farm for sure. But it's like a really small price to pay for like just not dying. And not shoving this in and then potentially not being able to finish shoving it in. So here, for example, Jin, even though I have the help of Nautilus, should easily just be able to zone me off. And in fact, Nautilus isn't even going to be here. So yeah, I'm just easily zoned off. Now, as you can see, this wave state is way worse than if I just backed here. Yeah, definitely would have been a... I would have had at least a chance to rectify the situation, though if Nautilus at least stayed, it was really troll of him to just leave. Like, if he's here, then maybe Jhin is at least too scared to try and punish me. Even though he shouldn't be. But oh well. Thankfully Jhin isn't really abusing this well either. He should have just frozen and just let my mini wave just kill his entire wave, so I miss all of this. Instead, I'm probably just gonna get the cannon here, and also there's a ton of casters alive that should be dead as well. And anyway, I like to put 3 points in E for this playstyle because you're just going to be heavily E based this playstyle with this playstyle. Okay. What the hell? I'm healing early. Oh, what the hell? Okay. At least I'll be healing up slightly from my Vamp Scepter and my cookies. Could have gone better though. I was kind of relying on Nautilus to actually do something there. Yeah, we just want to keep the trades nice and short here. Unless Nautilus is going to be engaging. I want to drag out the trades to an extent where Jhin can hit me with W, or that he can 4th shot me. Because especially once my cooldowns are completely up, then my trades are not that good. Especially without my passive. Okay, this is weird. First Strike says in theory that you have like 0.5 seconds to hit somebody after you take damage, but I've never actually noticed that be the case. If I take damage, I don't know, I'm just gonna ult here for clearing the wave. Get some harass in the process, but I really just wanted to clear that wave. I'll be able to back for Eclipse, which is really good, and the wave state is really good because the cannon wave is coming up. They won't be able to shove this fast at all. I won't bother with a potion anymore. At this stage, it's less valuable. Yeah, let's see. Oh, within 0.25 seconds of entering champion combat. Still, I feel like whenever I try and use my E instantly as I'm taking damage, or just like deal damage instantly whenever I take damage, I never get the first strike proc. It's so weird. I've never once managed to do that. I feel like the 0.25 seconds is not really that high a time period. Or that short a time period. Anyway, my main reason for picking Misfortune in this particular game, by the way, wasn't that it wasn't just because I felt like playing Misfortune. Misfortune is actually really good with Nautilus and just engage supports in general, but especially those with great lockdown. And the main advantage with Nautilus is his ultimate is point and click. So the moment that ultimate starts to land, you know there's some guaranteed CC there, and you can just press E and ultimate and just deal a ton of fucking damage before they can actually start moving again. Oh shit. So I'm gonna start putting points in W now because even though you're not building crit, you still do a lot of auto attack DPS with lethality. If you just start putting some points in. Oh, hang on. Nautilus. Okay, sick. Alright, perfect. Dude, he almost stole that kill. But Jesus, that Q was so bad, man. Still, a really good fight for us, even though I didn't even have ult. Yeah, I like to start putting those points in W at level 7. Oh, hang on. Oh, what the hell? Wait, if they're both going through here, I literally just walk away from here. Nice, one of them needed to take the portal and the other one just stay. Or I'll just back here. We'll go for collect a second, I guess. But yeah, I like to have W or whatever, you know, whatever ability you want to have maxed after E. By level 10 because by, you know, your E is really good in laning phase, but not so good in the later stages. Or like, you know, by mid-game, by team fighting stage, or even skirmishing stage. It's just good for harassing in lane, basically, and generating some gold with your first strike. Ooh, the hell. Okay. Dude, they keep interrupting me while I'm trying to explain these stuff to you guys. Alright, so yeah, I like to have my W, or, you know, if I were doing Q-Max, I would like to have that max by level 10. So that I have it ready for mid-game. If I fully max my E, then I'm not gonna have my ability, my main team fighting ability, maxed until level 13, which is a huge delay from having it maxed at level 10, right? I feel like the first 3 points in your like laning ability are the best points, and like the most important ones to have for laning. But then the further 3 points, you know, you're getting away from laning phase and more into the like skirmishing team fighting stage. Okay, free kill there. We'll be able to get a kill here too, I hope. Oh, I'm probably dead here. Yeah, for sure. Does he escape at least? Okay, at least he does. Nice. Did Jim flash through at all? Nah, I don't think so. I think he just walked away. That was a very confident recall from Nautilus. I think he did that before he even saw the Jin use W. Okay, we've already generated over 200 gold from first strike, which is really good. But again, like, people always, like, every time I'm hearing arguments against first strike, I always see people either tunnel on the damage or tunnel on the gold. I've not just gained 235 gold, and I have not just dealt 268 damage. I've done 268 extra damage, and also gained 235 gold. Put both together, and that's really, really good already. And this is more of a scaling rune. And then early laning phase does almost nothing. You do barely any damage, so 10% extra damage is not too much. And the gold is like almost nothing too. But, you know, by this stage, it's already like had a pretty big impact. Or will start dealing a pretty big impact at this stage. Look, I've dealt more damage with this than Jin has dealt with Dark Harvest. And my rune, I'm pretty sure, scales much better than his Dark Harvest. Oh, come on, I was about to get that plating. I didn't realize platings were about to go down. Oh well. Oh, I don't have ult. Now I do. No, dude. Yeah, I got him. Ah, that's so sad. I could have just kept channeling the ultimate just slightly longer. Oh, I didn't have collector. That I thought I had collector. That's why I stopped channeling my ultimate. Actually, so never mind. I don't think I would have killed him then. I was thinking I only had to keep him in a ultimate long enough for the execute to kick in, but I don't have the execute yet. Now I will though. Either way, that was the kill. That was also about 70 extra gold gained through first strike, which is not bad. I should have probably shoved. Nah, unless I see Yi, I shouldn't have shoved that extra with. Good to just recall here. Yeah, what I'm gonna try and do, or try out here, is roll this Grudge. By the way, let me just point out, I wouldn't have enough for Lost Whisper here if it weren't for first strike. Yeah, I don't think there's a single rune this game that is... Okay, so at the moment, Yuumi is just barely at damage me with Comet compared to my first strike. So that's the only rune that has out-damaged my first strike. My first strike, on top of out-damaging everybody else's runes, has also generated me a kill's worth of gold. Wait, actually, I gotta be careful here. Jesus Christ. Nice one. Let's go. What? Was this Aatrox? Rise? Aatrox. Oh wow, I should have healed him, my bad. Can you heal Talon though? Okay, that did nothing. I am so fucked. Jesus Christ. Wow, he just killed him through my heal, man. My bad. Okay. Grab double longsword here. I still don't want to upgrade my boost to anything. Keeping your boost just at tier 1 when you're doing lethality builds is honestly pretty good. I think the only really boosts that are worth it, usually on these lethality champions, are maybe Ionians if you're really reliant on your cooldowns, but I don't think lethality misfortune is. Or at least her cooldowns are so high that it doesn't make too much of a difference. Or maybe just mobility boots. Like on Talon, I would do probably Swifties. I think Swifty, if you really want the mobility to actually like get in range to actually use your abilities on people, which is more important than melee champions, then for sure you can upgrade your boots to, you know, something that gives you mobility, either Swifties or Mobies if you prefer those. But on Lethality Misfortune, I mean, you're not too reliant on cooldowns and you're not too reliant on mobility either. You just stand still during your ultimate anyway. So I like to just keep the boots at tier 1 for a while until eventually I finally get to a breakpoint where attack speed is actually going to give me more damage than more just, you know, stacking more longswords. So at that point I build Berserkers. The only exception is if I want defensive boots. Ooh, I don't think Nautilus will be able to kill Jhin here through the Yuumi. Oh shit. Come on. Ah, I didn't get Yuumi. Oh, come on. This bad thing. Alright, there we go. Oh shit. Did this guy just ult in? I think he did. Yeah, I'm not getting in that guy's range. Maybe now that the minions are running out. Okay. Actually, I can finish max. Nah, actually, I won't bother finishing maxing E. Because when I'm gonna have Serylda's anyway, I'm already gonna have a super good slow during my ultimate, so I don't need the increased slow on E, which is the main reason for maxing E second is Lethality Misfortune. If I had ultimate here, it would be such an easy kill on Rise with staining it with Nautilus's ult, which is coming up. We could actually just stay here and just wait until my ultimate comes up, and this should be a really easy kill, honestly. Yuumi barely even has mana to fight. And he'll Rise. So we'll see if they overstay here. Or I can try and bait them as well. Okay, they're not here. What about here? Oh, wow, they have vision. Okay, this is really awkward. I'm gonna have to flash here. Ultimate too early. I don't have my ult yet. Okay, here we go. Nice. 2 kills there. Perfect. Didn't need to chain it too much with my Nautilus's ult anyway. Okay, really brave of me to face strike here, but I guess he is dead, so I should be good. I'm not got no mana though. Oh, hello. Oh, come on. Alright, here we go. Okay, should be dead there. Nice. Good shit. Damn, I would be one-shotting these casters if I had enough HP for absolute focus. Okay, it's fine. I'll have enough AD after this buy. I'm actually so huge right now. Holy shit. Also, we're at now... Oh, okay, not quite 2 kills worth of gold, but... Yeah, let's see. How much damage is my... I've dealt like triple the damage. No, okay, not quite triple, but over double the damage that Jhin has dealt with Dark Harvest. On top of having almost 2 kills worth of gold. Where do I go next? You know what? We'll do Axiom Arc.
I know what I'm doing.
It's gonna go full Ultimate Reliant build, I think. Because obviously my ultimate is going to be really good with Nautilus, paired with Nautilus this game. I think the more I have that up, the better off we'll be. Okay, nice. Okay, huge. Come on, man, get him, get him. Don't let him get away. Sick. Alright, perfect. You can see I'm dealing massive damage right now. With or without my ult. I'll just serve one wave and then I'll be able to back for Axiom. Yeah, Axiom. Nice one. Yeah, I'll go for Berserkers now. I think I'm at that breakpoint where I've got like, you know, I've got 300 AD. At this point I'm doing massive amounts of damage with my auto attacks and the attack speed will really amplify that. Also, I'm actually considering doing something really weird with my build. I'm considering doing Infinity Edge final item, even though I don't have enough crit to actually get the amplification. But the reasoning for that is that if I end up getting enough gold this game, which seems likely if this game goes on much longer, where I can actually sell my mythic and replace it with something else, I can actually sell my Eclipse for a Galeforce, which is a better scaling item. And at that point, I will have enough crit to actually make use of the Infinity Edge. Dead. Probably would not have died there if I didn't have first strike, by the way. Actually, definitely would not have. Yeah, I'm gonna be careful here. Okay, nice. Okay, this is a risky of me, but we'll try it. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's go. I'll just do the same to Rise. Dead even through this fucking Crown of the Shattered Queen bullshit. Oh my god, that's insane. I actually didn't realize that was gonna last so long. Once I saw how long it was lasting, I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to kill him. But no, I just straight up killed him. Oh, what the f— I was clearly outside of that. Come on, Riot. Oh well. This guy ulting? Yes, he is. Honestly, I'm just so ahead. No way that was gonna work out for him. My ultimate cooldown is insane as well with Axiom if I just keep getting all these kills. Yeah, by the Infinity Edge thing, so one thing you gotta remember is that Infinity Edge, it's not actually a terrible item even if you're not getting the passive. The stats are still amazing. You get a ton of AD. The main issue with it would mainly be the cost, but I can easily stay here until I've got Infinity Edge. The F-Sword, obviously a really good component as well, too. If I did have to back early. Yeah, I'm just gonna be able to back whenever I want here and grab this Infinity Edge, but I'll shove out the wave or two first on top lane. Otherwise, a lot of this farm will just go to waste. My bad. So not going to be quite the highest damage option I could get here, probably, but it's pretty close. And it definitely deals more damage than like something like Yomu's, for example. Oh shit. Disgusting. Wait, this could be a penta. Get him, Nautilus, get him. Just hit the Q, please. No! The one thing, you had one job, man. Fuck it, I'll try and face tank. No, I can't, I die. Ah, that sucks. I was one Nautilus hook away from getting a penta. Oh well. Actually, the only awkward thing about selling my Eclipse for Galeforce will just be that I won't actually have any lifesteal anymore, but it will. not bad. Yeah, how much gold do I need to sell Eclipse for Galeforce actually? So I can sell this for 2170. Oh, I could already do it. Okay, cool. I'll do that. So I've barely had an inefficient item in Infinity Edge at all before I can already just sell this. Huge. At least I have an elixir so I can lifesteal off of champions, but I won't be able to lifesteal off of camps. I can maybe sell something for... actually, I don't think I'd want to sell anything for Bloodthirster though. Right now, my build is probably like the highest damage build I could possibly use, except for the fact that Lord Dominic's would deal like more straight up damage than Serylda's Grudge, but then I would lose the slow, and as you can see, the slow is actually pretty impactful. Yeah, see, he would be 100% dead if hang on. Ah, shit. Disgusting damage. Holy shit. Yeah, he would be 100% dead there if he didn't have a Crown of the Shadow Queen. I don't want to end, man. I think this is turrets, but I want to kill people. Okay, here we go. Who's next? I've already got ult back up, by the way. Ooh, Yumi's gonna be so sad. Just don't end. No! I wanted to spawn kill Yumi with ult. Oh well. Anyway, that was First Strike Misfortune, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future. Feel free to leave a comment on the video if you want to help me out with the algorithm. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, gamers.